as you seen there, I was stacking some bales just up on top of other bales that were already stacked. These are their own bales. Just doing this as a favour for a neighbour of ours. So yeah, it's not that we've all of a sudden started working at silage for ourselves. We haven't. It's not looking like there's going to be any silage just yet either. Heavy rain coming tomorrow, and more rain coming then on Thursday according to the forecast. So we're still sitting ready to move whenever the weather's right, but we're not putting in the silage when it's wet. There's plenty of people who've put it in when it's wet. We've heard plenty of stories over the last couple of weeks with pits moving, splitting. They've split walls as well. The grass going in wet. They've split the concrete wall. So we don't want any of that hassle if we can avoid it. And for the sake of waiting a few days, we'll do that. Now, so we'll continue on, take on another few bales and try and get this all finished up and sorted with. Now we're down just to the last couple or three bales that's left. Just anyone who was wondering, was there any difference in the tyres on dampish ground? Well, we've got a kind of a damp area here now outside the gate, and to be honest, I'm not seeing any difference. I don't see any more or any less traction with it. So it was a question that I kind of wanted answered myself, because it is the first time now I've really tried the new Firestone tyres in wet conditions, so or damp conditions. So so far now I have to say I'm fairly impressed. Now, so we've all the bales more or less in. There's one more actually that should be coming now in a second. Yeah, it didn't take that awfully long to stack them. It never does, especially if you have a couple that's drawn and it's a short enough draw. The time is all lost when you're having to load them in the field and drive over the road and offload them. Then that's where all the time is lost. So here's the last bale now. It just has to be stacked into position, and that'll be us. Not too bad.